as seen in The Matrix. Now, you could take the fucking red pill, right? Spend the rest of your life jacking off, crying into your chai tea, green latte, what the fuck. Or you could take the blue pill. Or was it the red pill? Anyway, take the other pill and quit being a cunt.
Which pill do you want me to take?
Just quit being a cunt.
Butcher being presented as a detractionist of this show has been a fan favorite since the beginning. From the start, we see that Butcher embodies the hatred towards Soups because of the corruption and chaos caused by Vought. Early on, we see Butcher's goal is to gather the boys together to take down Vought and is primarily motivated by getting revenge on Homelander. At first, Butcher thinks that since Homelander sexually assaulted his wife, that Homelander or Vought either made her go missing or killed her. But later, Butcher learns that Homelander got her pregnant and she has been hidden away. So in the first season, Butcher's goal is to get revenge, but once he learns his wife Becca is alive, he makes it his next goal to find her. Butcher's goals are driven by his hatred towards Homelander and his love for his wife. Because of this desire for revenge, we see Butcher do everything he can to get help from the boys. But throughout the show, this would sometimes come off as him being selfish and not thinking of others. This creates conflict within the group because it often seems that Butcher puts his goals before his friends. But because Butcher prioritizes his goals doesn't necessarily mean that he is heartless. He also does show subtle care for his friends, especially Huey, which we will get more into later. We also see a more humane side of Butcher and development of his character after he makes a promise to his wife that he would take care of her son right before she dies. In the later parts of the show, we see that Butcher dismisses some of his hatred towards Soups because of spending time with Becca's kid Ryan. This is also shown whenever Butcher and Queen Maeve spend some quality time together. Butcher is presented as neither a complete hero nor a villain because of the dynamic between the selfishness and good that he has in him. So what causes Butcher's character to be so complex? A lot of the reason Butcher acts the way he does refers back to his childhood. In Season 3, we get a more in-depth look into the past of Butcher after being put into a dream state by Mindstorm. Here we can see Butcher grew up with an abusive father and had a little brother named Lenny that he loved very much, that unfortunately killed himself at a young age. Butcher not only blames his abusive father, but also himself regarding the death of his little brother, and seems to carry a lot of self-guilt because of it. Butcher shows to grow up to be similar to his father in the sense that he is more stone-cold and hardened on the inside, while Lenny shows to be the opposite. Since Butcher shares these qualities with his dad, we see him struggle to maintain a good relationship with Ryan. Butcher has a lot of hatred towards his father, even though he takes on some of his qualities. Deep down, Butcher may be angry with himself for sharing those qualities with his father, and also feeling like Lenny's death was partially his fault.
Oi, you ought to take a page out of his book. You don't want to be a fucking little puff all your life.
I gotta go. Billy, please.
Leave off! For fuck's sake, Lenny. It ain't my job to look after you. Don't be such a fucking puff all your life.
This guilt Butcher has may be a motivating factor of why Butcher wants to do right by Becca and look after Ryan despite his hatred towards Soups. Of course he loves Becca and wants to keep his promise, but it could also be a sort of internalized redemption for him. Butcher may also feel some sort of redemption by caring for Huey. Since he sees Lenny and Huey, he feels as if he should do right by him. It is unexpected that Butcher decides to protect Huey towards the end of Season 3 from taking more Temp V, but understandable because he wants to protect Huey the way he would for Lenny.
You could have let me die from the V, but you saved me. In the shittiest way possible, but still. I don't think you want to do this. I think you want me to pull you back. Like Lenny used to.
At the end of Season 3, we see Butcher stop Soldier Boy from blasting Homelander because Ryan is in the way. Even though Butcher hates Homelander, he wants to protect Ryan still. This is a complete contrast to the way Butcher is presented early on in the show. Butcher would have done anything to complete his goal, but since Butcher's self-guilt has surfaced from his subconscious, as well as him being more self-aware, Butcher wants to try to do good for the people around him. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe. Thank you.
You come between me and my missus again, I'll fucking kill you.